katika hiyo mambo ya elimu, the reason why I am talking with a heavy heart, that we are so aware as leaders that there are by-elections in the country. We are so aware of any political activities that we are having. But we have had a strike of lecturers in Kenya for close to 2 months because of 7 billion shillings that the government of Kenya owes to the lecturers. That learners, our comrades, their education has been halted for over 40 days because of 7 billion. And you are talking about 7 billion in an era where 1 billion shillings is spent in an event just to manage politics. We need to come back to our basics. Let us come to our basics. Siasa itajisort kama tutafanyia wananchi kazi. Wachana na kumanage siasa kutumia billions of money hidden in many confidential votes. Remove that money from those confidential votes. Confirm JSS in turns. Remove that money of managing politics from those confidential votes and pay capitation for our institutions. That is what managing politics is. It is not about bribing citizens. Ama nyinyi mnaonaje wa Kristo wenzangu? I have been watching, I have been receiving communication even from our principals on something that is very appalling. That as a leader, we are not going to allow it to happen. That the Ministry of Education, the government of Kenya, has sent a circular to our principals, purportedly referring to a Gazette notice of 2015, wanting to reduce capitation to our day schools, day secondary schools, from 22,000 to 12,000 shillings. I want to assure you, as a member of parliament, I will do everything possible within my powers to make the government rescind that decision. Because education plays a very critical role in development of any country. In a country like Kenya, ambayo mapato iko chini, I know firsthand because of Kiharu Masomo Bora that even some parents cannot even afford to pay the 1,000 shillings we charge for school fees. Now the government has written to our principals in day schools that now the parent will be paying 9,300 shillings on top of what they have been paying for food. And therefore they are taking the fee for day schools from what was around 12,000 across the country per year, that the learners will be made to pay over 20,000 shillings per year in our day schools. We cannot allow that to happen. Kwa sababu huyu mtu ambaye anaambiwa alipe hiyo fedha akikosa, huyo mtu atakuwa gharama kubwa hata kwa nchi kama hatapata elimu. And I want to request those who are in government, even all of us, including myself as leaders, as a leader, we are all beneficiaries of our communities, taking us to schools. We are all beneficiaries of our country, giving us a through pass to go to school. We cannot digress. We cannot go back. And I have seen there is a penchant, there is a concerted effort, almost deliberate, of taking away the free basic education in Kenya. We keep seeing conflicting information. This person in government says this other one says this other one says this. Now the culmination is setting a circular to day schools principals to add school fees from January. I want to request our leaders, all the money we are using to manage politics in Kenya is more than enough to say to our day schools to make even day schools free in Kenya. And we have to get our priorities right. There is no way you'll come, you do baraza sponsored by government in the same budget, then you come to tell us that there is no money for capitation for our secondary schools. In Kenya, those who are in government look at us very clearly. and I'm looking at you directly. We are not going to allow any leader to play around with free basic education in Kenya.